bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With news of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. The infection rate in Israel has declined significantly, but Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says in order to ease the lockdown and allow for gradual reopening, we must wait for more data. He went on, "We're getting closer, but it will take a few more days. Therefore, we decided to extend the lockdown at this stage until Sunday." The coronavirus cabinet is scheduled to meet again before the end of the week, which means the lockdown status could change once again. Currently, the new regulations approved earlier this week include being allowed to go to a relative's wedding and demonstrate beyond the 1-kilometer range. Netanyahu has been criticized for mismanaging the coronavirus crisis in Israel and of being unfit to rule while on trial for corruption charges, which has triggered weekly demonstrations in Jerusalem. Hundreds of school principals across Israel are calling for the reopening of the education system once the lockdown is lifted. The educators sent a letter to the coronavirus cabinet, which leads the government's response to the pandemic, stating the plan to relaunch learning for fifth graders and above after Hanukkah in late December pushes education to the bottom of the national agenda. One Jerusalem principal, concerned over the harm and trauma to students, said that they should be able to return to school if everyone adheres to health regulations. Following a 1-hour initial meeting this week with Lebanon over defining their shared maritime border, Israel's Energy Minister Yuval Steinitz said in a statement that the Israeli delegation will push ahead with the talks to give the process a chance. He stated, "We have no illusions. Our aim is not to create here some kind of normalization or some kind of peace process." Lebanon's delegation chief, Brigadier General Bassam Yassin, said, "We are looking to achieve a pace of negotiations that would allow us to conclude this dossier within reasonable time." A second round of talks is set for October 28th. And thanks to the Israel-Jordan deal to increase flight paths over both countries, the first ever commercial flight of an Emirati company entered Israeli airspace this week, flying from Italy to the UAE. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.